Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to my channel, T.W.INfiniteocean Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a mid-month look for your sign. See if there's any advice or guidance from Spirit going forward until, let's say, the beginning of August. I'm going to pull from this Moon Magic deck, just being that it's still in Cancer season. And Cancer is associated with the moon and the water. And let's see what we have. What do the Scorpios need to know, Spirit, for the upcoming couple of weeks? Alright, we have Moon Dancer. And that is number 15, which equals 6. So let's see what this card has for you. Alright, it says, there is something so magical about dancing in the light of the moon. In the silvery shadows she creates. It is whimsical, enchanting, and romantic, and whether you dance with a partner or by yourself, it is a form of celebration. The witches of old knew this, and the modern day covens often gather outdoors at full moon to celebrate the lunar goddess. Traditionally, they would dance sky-clad or naked, but you don't need to prance around in your birthday suit if you don't want to. Nevertheless, the moon dancer is urging you to celebrate. Celebrate your life, your existence, your family, your relationships, your career. Celebrate your health, your wealth, and your happiness. Celebration is a form of gratitude. And when this card comes up, it is reminding you to celebrate every little win, because if we fall, or if we fail to celebrate the small victories, the big ones might never come. If you want to dance under the moon, you can. But the real message of this card is that you should ensure you are marking every milestone of your life with a celebration of some kind. So pour a glass of wine or juice and take it outside to toast the moon in celebration of your latest victory, whatever it may be. So what I'm getting from this is, even though you may not have everything that you want in the current moment, things may not look like you have any reason to celebrate. It's about celebrating the little wins. Like they said, your health, your family, your friends, your relationships. But let's get more information from the tarot. Let's see. If you don't enjoy the shuffling, you can always fast forward a little bit, and I will meet you there. Okay. So right now, this is you in the lover state, right? That could go along with the number 6 from the dancer, right? You found a connection that fills you up. Somebody that, or you will be finding somebody that fills you up. You have magic together. You have a connection that's strong, fiery, passionate. You're in the state of the connection between you and this other person, or you will be. And if not, then your thoughts are consumed by the love that you have for certain people. The theme of the month is the Tower. So something big could happen in your life this month. Doesn't necessarily have to be bad, because I really do not see any bad cards here. But it's definitely something that's changing your life from this point on. It's because something was built on a faulty foundation. Um, Sometimes you have to rebuild from the ground up in certain situations, because the way that you live up until this point has been built on something that wasn't secure and solid. So the key goal to pursue this month is this Knight of Wands. Taking actions towards your dreams, taking actions towards the things that mean most to you in life. This could also be celebrating, like going out and sharing your ideas with the world, or going out and just having some fun, right? The obstacle to overcome is this Ace of Cups. The reason why it could be an obstacle is either you're in separation from a person that you love, or there's somebody in your life trying to give you love and you aren't seeing it clearly, or you aren't seeing it correctly. Maybe you're closed off to somebody. But you can send love, you can send gratitude, you can acknowledge these things without actually having to be in interaction with the person. So if you're in separation, you can always send them love through the ethereal realm, right? Okay, your major accomplishment is this Queen of Pentacles. This is being able to build that secure, solid foundation, being nurturing, loving, caring. This could be a theme of the month. I mean, you could be a parent, or you could be becoming a parent. The Queen of Pentacles is very grounded, very secure in herself. She doesn't let emotions overwhelm her. It says what to avoid is the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is like giving people promises that you can't keep, or being overly emotional. There could be somebody in your life too that sends a lot of love, but the actions don't really match up. So maybe it's time to like separate from the people that don't actually stand up in your life. It says what to embrace is the Page of Wands, which is taking that action towards your dreams. You may not know where the road leads. You may not know where to go. You may feel small. You may feel that you don't have it within you to keep going, because you don't know where the journey's going to go. But just know that if you start, you're going to grow each time. You're going to go from the Page to the Queen. There may be some things in your life that you need to let go of. It says where to find support. Possibly somebody you let go of. Possibly somebody that passed over. I'm trying to think. Hold on. We'll get a more clarifier for this Death card. I know death is associated with the Scorpio collective, so maybe just like finally ending a cycle in your life that has been hard for you. Maybe a mindset, maybe a way that you react. You've got a brand new opportunity in front of you, or what Spirit is saying, the encouragement or advice. The advice is going to be that you've got a big opportunity here. But it's going to take you laying down an ego, or really controlling that beast within you that wants to react. I don't know if this has to do with anger, or it has to do with you thinking that you're better than this opportunity. But there's something about this golden pinnacle that's being offered to you that will make you very happy, regardless if you feel that, either you don't have enough strength, or you don't have enough knowledge, or I don't know, I just get a lot of ego with this. It's like maybe you're fighting against something that's really good for you. But let's see. Let me get more clarifiers. Alright, let's see. What is this Lovers about? The Eight of Wands. Maybe there's a connection that you're going to receive messages from, or that you're consistently receiving messages from or about. Some fast incoming messages is what I'm getting. That will show you the love that it is that you're looking for, or these messages are going to come out of the blue in regards to somebody that you have a strong connection with. What is this Tower about? The Empress, yeah. Something's fallen apart, and I don't know if it has to do with like a mother figure because the mother is here with the daughter, or maybe you're having a child or having difficulties with the child. But something is breaking down to be rebuilt again. The Empress always loves her child no matter what. You know, it's not... it also could be like if you happen to be pregnant, this could be just for a small group of you. You could be pregnant and you end up having your child, and that's a Tower moment because, you know, a child changes everything. And you remember that as a parent, you will always love your child, no matter what towers come, or something could have happened between, there's a mother and a daughter here. Could have happened between a mother and a daughter. Could have been a strong soul bond as well. Something happened in regards to some messages, maybe. Well, let's get more information. They just look kind of glum and sad in this picture. That's why I'm trying to get all the messages I can out of there. The Knight of Wands is like followed by the Hermit. You may have taken some time to yourself, or maybe you've been kind of doing too much. And what Spirit is saying, maybe you need to take a break. Maybe you need to like go back and really look at the shadows that are in the dark. Shine a light on them. Try to figure out, you know, maybe why you reacted impulsively, or maybe why another person reacted impulsively. It's taking time to yourself. Maybe sitting by a beach, by some water, will help to resolve it. Okay. Yeah, the Three of Wands on top of this Ace of Cups is like taking that action to show love to something that really is like a blessing to you. It's like moving towards it. It may feel like there's a lot of emotions that are swirling around right now, but to get to that ship, you have to just move. You know, you can't worry about the obstacles it takes to get there. So if it's a relationship that broke apart, maybe this will be the month that comes back together, or that somebody will take action towards it. But this is an obstacle, so it's going to be an obstacle for you to move forward towards this thing, person, place, thing that's going to be what it is that you really want and need. What is this Queen of Pentacles? The Four of Cups. In order to become the Queen of Pentacles, maybe there's some things that need to be healed. Maybe there's some grievances. Maybe there's some reason there's a disconnection between you and someone else. You just got to remember, as the Queen of Pentacles, you have to be loving, you have to be understanding, you have to be able to see both sides, right? So there could be some kind of healing that needs to take place in a connection. maybe talk to somebody that is outside of a situation, possibly that doesn't know the other person, like maybe a therapist or somebody that doesn't really have any attachment to the situation. So that way they can show you that you didn't really lose. It was a lesson, and that you can take it. You can take something from this in order to become more grounded, possibly. Yeah, the High Priestess. Um, Maybe being silent isn't going to be the best option, is what I'm getting. It's saying to avoid. Maybe what it's saying is like use your intuition more than your heart this month. Because I think that either Spirit's trying to tell you something about the situation to help you overcome it, or there's some kind of download you're going to receive, possibly in a dream. Yeah, it's saying what to embrace is this Page of Wands, right? The Page of Wands is out to achieve something. Like, it doesn't have to be that hard, is what I'm getting. It's almost like, I don't know if your temper is involved here or some kind of person that's very, like, fiery, and it's saying don't worry about the people that might come in your way along this journey. Just live your journey. Whatever steps you need to take to get to that end goal. Don't worry about the people that are going to stand against you or not believe in you or not support you along the way. Also, be very careful not to just burn bridges, is what I'm kind of getting. Yeah, it's like, I just see a lot of, like, there's people that want to support you, and there's a lot of love here, but it looks like maybe you look at them as competition, or they stand in the way of your journey, possibly. I just say be careful of your temper. The Death card is clarified by the Knight of Swords. Yeah, you're going to find support from people that are real with you, people that tell you the truth, people that will stand by your side no matter what your truth is, right? And getting rid of things that don't align with truth and loyalty, and maybe there's something you could learn from this situation, is what I'm getting. You may feel like whatever this is dead and gone, but what Spirit is saying, that's where you're going to find your support. So something that you may have cut off or displaced in your life is something that you could find support from. Maybe getting a little more knowledge on a situation, like maybe talk to somebody that is going to tell you the truth, not somebody that's going to sugarcoat it for you. You could also be dealing with an air sign. Okay. Yeah, we've got the Page of Cups. So the encouragement is, like I said, there's love all around you, and you might even receive an offer of love or somebody that wants to send you love, but you're looking at it as, I don't know why the Strength card is involved. It's almost like you're Maybe that because of the situation that happened between you and this person, it's hard for you to look at it as a good opportunity. And so you're going to have to find a place within yourself to calm that ego, to really see that, like, it's like a golden opportunity. And maybe it's all about like swallowing your pride, or this person swallowing their pride, something like that. I don't know, Scorpio. Y'all's has been the most intense reading I've had. I just see it as like a rock in a hard place, almost like there's a very strong connection here. It just seems like something had happened where it fell apart, and now it's time to start rebuilding it. And it looks like the other person is going to come in trying to rebuild it, or what Spirit is advising is like, use your intuition over the love that you feel. Because intuitively, I think you know what's the best thing. Because sometimes emotions can get really high, and we see things that aren't the reality almost. It's almost like there's some kind of strong soul bond here in the midst of this. But you might need to take some time out, do some shadow work, swallow the ego a little bit to be able to see it clearly. Or talk to somebody that is going to be truthful and honest with you, regardless of how you react. Like, they're going to tell you the truth, regardless of how you feel about it. There's something in the midst of here of something to celebrate, though. So there's something big changing, something big coming. It's just, there's like a lot of anger in this reading, or a lot of, I don't know if you're holding on to anger for a lover, a family member, a friend. But regardless, it's breaking down so it can be built back up stronger, or so that you can be built up stronger, whether you decide to cut this person off for good or these people off for good. It's gonna be for your highest good, whatever it is. So celebrate just in the little things. Maybe you just feel overwhelmed with emotion, and it's a time to really get into the intuition more than the emotion. Okay, so we have nothing yet is yet set in stone, mutable moon. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius, and it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. Yeah, that negativity, there's something here that it's like, I see a situation that doesn't look bad, but it's almost like the way you see it is horrible, or the way you see it is like not what it's actually coming across as. Like, it's coming across as somebody that really loves you, somebody that really wants to support you, somebody that wants to build with you, but you're like, nope, not, cut it off, that's it. So I don't know what's going on, but nothing is yet set in stone. Just remember to dance and like appreciate the things that you have in your life. Every little win is a win. I don't know if you're going to come across somebody this month, if it's a new connection or an old connection. Just be careful. Make sure to use that strength. And also use your intuition too, because Spirit's trying to say something. I just don't know exactly what it is. I just see like something got ignited, or something broke down and just needs to be built back up for whoever collective I'm reading for. Only take what resonates for you, as always. I mean, this message may not even be yours, so don't attach to anything that isn't. I appreciate you guys watching, as always. All your love and support is greatly appreciated. I love you guys, the moon, stars, and Mars, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.